Hey there. Okay, so today I want to give you some key questions that you could ask yourself while working through your wheel of life. So you've done the basic sections and you've rated where you are or how you feel, how comfortable you feel with each section. And I'm going to show you the questions, and then you can choose to actually jot down the questions now, press pause, do it on your own on your journal, or you can stay with me and I'll talk you through them. It is up to you, whatever works. Okay, so key questions, right? There you go. So I'm going to go through them. I'll show you at the end. So you've done your section. Pick any section you like. What would happen if you do nothing? Because you don't have to change anything. Maybe change is not an option at the moment. But what would happen if you do nothing? And that is something that you have to settle with yourself and decide on yourself. You may be comfortable doing nothing. Okay, remember, it's your life, your choices. If you were to make a change, what is your motivation? This is important to have your motivation nailed down, because you can only really truly achieve if you're doing it for yourself, your own needs, and have really a genuine feeling for what it is you're trying to achieve. When trying to achieve goals, say for somebody else or because of somebody else, or you're giving your power away to another entity, and it kind of leaves you in sort of like a victim mindset. Motivation, when you're working with goals or working with change, it's important to really own your motivation and own your reasons. And it gives you a lot more energy and a much stronger position to work from. So check out what your motivation is for the change before you make any changes. Okay, whatever it is you're trying to achieve, do you know anyone who's already done it? And what can you learn from their experience? So check around and see, has it been done already? What was their experience? And sit back and think, how would that apply to me? What could I learn from this that would help me with my goals? Okay, what can I use to my advantage? And is there anything I can avoid? Or is there anything I could do well because of what I know, because of somebody else's experience? And then further nail it down with, how committed am I to achieving this? Because you do need to be committed, and you'll know, like your gut reaction, you will get an immediate response to that question. And if it's kind of 50-50, maybe you just need to adjust the goal a little bit. Because I mean, I love change and I work with change a lot, and the Akashic work I do really is transformative. But I would only go into that change space if I'm sure that it's right for the person, if they are, if the goals are what they should be, and we're really, really secure in what we're doing. Like, we know what we want, we know the reasons why, the motivation to do it, and we put it all together in a plan before we actually forge ahead. It's not a blind change. You really do have to work out exactly what it is you're doing. The process of the change is important. So how committed are you to the change? And then if you do still choose to go ahead, is what obstacles do you expect to meet? Just so you're not blindsided by anything. What obstacles could potentially be there? So if you're aware of obstacles, it's an awful lot easier to manage them or work with them or to avoid them. Yeah, it's foresight. It's really useful. So there are your key questions. I'm going to pop them up, and this will help you as you work through each section. So you've done your wheel, you've got your satisfaction or how comfortable you are score. You're looking at putting goals together to make some changes. So what would happen if you do nothing? Important to ask that question. What is your motivation for the change? Make sure you own your motivation, it's yours. Do you know anyone who's already done it? And what can you learn from their experience? How committed are you on a 0 to 10? And what obstacles do you expect to meet? If you can sit down and answer those in detail, you're in a really good position for making your changes, because you're tackling so much with those few questions. It'll take you, this is good work, good foundation work to do when you're preparing for change. So enjoy, see what you learn from it, see what comes up for you. It's all a process. Take your time with it, and we'll talk soon. Bye bye.